if possible, if we're gonna be getting this done pretty quick, then maybe get chapter 3 done. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so let's see what you found.
Timmy, are you here? Timmy?
I'm here. I'm okay. Scruffy protected me. Are you all okay?
Oh, woo. Yeah, we're okay.
Everything started to shake. I barely had time to get into Scruffy.
Is she okay, Bram?
Yeah, she's okay. She hid in her golem.
Accelerate! I didn't hide. I was collecting important data.
God, this camera angle is not helping me see anything.
Say Timmy's okay. Fine. Golly.
What's happening?
Let's look to Marjorie. I feel like this whole world is falling out from under us. I think we all feel that way. We got a new dragon to contend with. Nothing will ever be the same. No, it won't. Mortemorth did this. Okay, now I'm seeing Mortemorth. And this is only just starting.
Mortemorth? Accelerating.
The stakes to a whole new level of awful.
Shake up.
We need a plan. What are we gonna do?
I gotta say, I love the character, like the personalities of every single character so far in this story. It is incredible. I love them all. They all are very, very charming. I love this. The characters themselves are so charming. You think that all these vines are related to Mortemorth? All these deaths? I'm quite certain. What are we gonna do? We start by following Scarlet's trail. Scarlet believed she had seen the bigger picture. It was part of her delusion. I don't think bringing down the Zelphites was part of Scarlet's plan. But both she and the saboteurs talked about the destruction of Tyria, I know. Aaron said a Tyrian leader would die. This makes me think of someone, or something, was pulling her strings. That scares me the most about him. Trouble is, we have no idea who he meant. It could be anyone, though the biggest threat to Mortemorth is probably Treherne. I hate the thought that Queen Jenna could be in danger too. He had several other strange things too. Oh, he said several other strange things too. Yes, like he'll be so pleased, and I've seen the bigger picture. He sounded so much like Scarlet, it was unnerving. I suspect we still learn from Scarlet, Prothmusely? I feel like, here's what I'm thinking. It seems like Scarlet was crazy, and if he is repeating the same things that Scarlet is saying, it's either he is not fully conscious in control and he is being manipulated like a puppet, or he's under like a hive network of the Silvari, and they're just acting upon a hive of either Mortemorth or some other deity who is at the very core. I suspect we still can learn from Scarlet. I have no idea what the word, whatever, I'll talk to Tammy. Tammy, you good in there? For the record, I agree that this Mortemorth is doing. It all started with Scarlet. We need to understand her. Did you see her voice recorder? Her book on papers? I'll check it out in a bit, Snow. I'm just glad you're okay. What have you learned here? Lots of things. That Scarlet started with steam creatures, then gradually graduated to Aether and Watchwork. She released a bunch of the steam creatures into the wild. Oh, and she killed a mod. Killed a mod? He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind-widening device, and that's when she saw the eternal alchemy, or what she thought it was. So she killed him for it? No, she killed him because once he realized his device worked, he started looking at her like she was a lab rat, not just like an assistant or student. He was doing experiments more on her, I see, but surely Ahmad would have hurt her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Asura, including Ahmads, viewed the Silvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Silvari arrived, many were victimized in the interest of arcane knowledge. Do you have any new insight into the drawing on the wall? Actually, I do. Based on Scarlet's writing and her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with a theory. I think that's the representation of her vision. Her vision? By the way, if you're watching this and this is a very talky major, like very, very talkative episode, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. This is just part of the story. Eventually we'll get into more action, hopefully, but this is a very, very strong on the narrative part. Her mentor Ahmad made a device that opened the mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the center is a symbol I've seen used to represent the pale tree. And you think she drew the drawing after that? Yes, she claimed that she had been the eternal alchemy. She had seen the eternal alchemy during the vision. The symmetric elements in the drawing and the pale tree in the center led me to that conclusion. Why the pale tree? In her vision, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn vine. She described it as doing terrible damage to the pale tree. That sounded terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even drew some thorny vines to strangle Ahmad. or grew some thorny vines. The palette with the vines from her vision is not lost on me. What about ley lines? Have you learned anything new? The most interesting thing of all, Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the location of the most powerful ley lines. Was she right? Likely, but she is not yet confirmed. I need to do some more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating. We done? Finally? Okay, good.
Studying ley lines, but I don't.
Hello.
What's happening?
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this bookshelf.
Yeah, there is.
Get out of my way. Let me see.
Settle down. Let the boss go in first.
All right, but hurry up. Accelerating.
I'm gonna see what's in here. There's a whole mine shaft in here. What else we got here? A bunch of journals. History of Dry Top. Just gonna skip through this. God, whoa! Alright, I guess this was her underground lab, if anything. Okay, there's a hologram here. Explore the tunnel. There's something underneath over here, I think under the stairs or something. Let's go check this out. What do we got here? Looks like a note. Piece of paper was torn from a book. Letters. Oh, I'm just gonna skip all this on. Lots of reading. Teal dear. This notebook titled Researcher's Notes is a complex set of equations, drawings, and engineering blueprints. Talk to Tammy. You found something, didn't you? Scarlet left a map showing that she headed somewhere to the southwest. I bet it leads to the ley lines she discovered. You stay here with the others for now. I'm going to see where this takes me. And we done!
Accelerating. Accelerating.
There we go. Deal with more of them. The root sandstorm, yeah. one of the sandstorm is just the root sandstorm. Hello, wow, wow, God, that's awful. This is just an awful sight. It's a ley line. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the story part. I think we might have discovered a ley line. Discovering Scarlet's breakthrough. So there's a character called Scarlet from first season that we can't play anymore. We're trying to find the ley lines that she was looking for.
The inquest are here.
We know how to deal with it.
Oh, these are the ley lines. Whoa.
Let's be smart. Scarlet will have left security devices in place. They're currently offline.
It's like magical currents.
Activate them, we can use them to our advantage.
Aw, can't we just get rid of them the good old-fashioned way?
You could, but they'd be back before you know it. Scarlet's security can protect this area from future attacks. Clear the way to the first console for me.
Alright, let's go for it. Let's get the way to the first console. Also, I should do something about the camera. I feel like my camera is a little weird. Vertical positioning near. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. See a little bit above. Yeah, I already saw that through. It's pretty morbid. Kind of feel bad for the little guys. These assassins.
What dreadful business. Overriding access. Enabling manual controls on the... Ooh, zap weapons. Nice.
Sweet.
Okay, it's all yours. Use the console to pry some inquest.
Isn't gonna blow up in our faces, is it?
Don't be silly. The chances are so slim as to be negligible. About 53%. I've tagged us all non-hostile.
Alright, let's zap some inquest then.
Alright, let's do this. Let's zap some inquest. So we're using the, what are we using here? I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, actually. Laser designated micro target with a red laser. That's sweet thing to know.
Accelerating. There's another console ahead. We'll have to activate bit as well. Let's go.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Timmy?
Using Scarlet's brilliant devices, even her earliest designs to neutralize Inquest, how could I not have fun?
She's having a blast. Timmy, I think? Yeah, I think it's Timmy, not Tammy. Let's go over here and see if we can find some more Inquests and get to the secondary console. See, it's either up. Yeah, it's probably up. I would think so, at least. There it is. You go to the chat. Well, probably some people are just watching the actual narrative and just sitting back. I mean, that's what I do. I don't really interact with chat a lot, or like when I watch some streams, I don't really chat a lot. I just kind of sit back with like a, you know, with some popcorn or some kind of food and just enjoy myself.
If that's how you want to play it.
Alright, Timmy, go for it. Let's get this lasers working.
This one is a little more complicated. Nothing I can't handle, though. Is it my birthday? This one interfaces with one of her steam creatures. Doop-dee-doo and ta-da! Now you have full control. Accelerating. If badly damaged, it'll eject it. But its self-repair protocol should power it back up again once it's done.
I want to try it.
Not you. This one's for the boss only.
Thank you, Timmy. I appreciate that. Oh, this will actually get the steam machines working. Alright, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, this looks amazing. Steam machines for the win. Let's get these guys over here. Yeah. What? There we go. I like the stack. Let's slam the ground. Yeah.
But as far as I can tell, there's one more console up ahead. Get me to it, and we'll be golden.
I gotta say, that look suits you.
No time to dawdle. Inquests don't give up easily. Accelerate. Counterattack, and we have to be ready.
Alright, secure the third console. I think it's gonna be like over here. I think so. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go scout ahead. Maybe it's like over there. Oh, there it is. Holographic Defense Network Override Console. Okay, that's what we gotta get to. Hopefully Tammy's machine can go through the water. I'm pretty sure it'll be water resistant. I'll keep my comments in here to avoid making a clutter in-game. Sorry, excited and Mondays. It's all good. It's all good. You can spam the comments and stuff. Don't worry about it. I still end up reading it. I just don't end up reading out loud. Too much bubble tea. I don't think I ever had bubble tea. I have no idea what the hell bubble tea even is. Right, over the water. I'm liking being called the boss in this story. I like that. It's pretty cool. There's a holographic defense network override. Antiquest assassin right behind me. Set him on fire. Alright then. Tammy, you got it? I hear like a weird mosquito noise.
Done. This black makes Scarlet's holographic defenses. Once they're fired up, they'll kill everything in here.
No, I've never had bubble tea.
We fall in the category of everything, right?
Don't worry. I'm confident I can configure the system to identify our silhouettes as allies. I take it.
We don't have a bit. Inquest incoming. Lots of inquests.
Timer, work as fast as you can. We'll buy you some time.
Alright, we'll buy us some time. And we got a golem right over here. Go ahead and get on that golem immediately. Kick its ass real quick. There we go. That's how we do it. Ow. You know what, John Robots? I'm tired of you. I had enough of your shit, alright? Knocking people around, knocking people back and forth. I'm not gonna deal with that. Finally.
Oh, yeah! Hold on. Activating the defenses.
You're absolutely sure this will work.
Absolutely. I give it a solid 53% chance.
Works for me.
Maybe you shouldn't.
It's beautiful.
Dad is still alive.
Oh god.
Of course we're alive. I was joking about 53%. It was more like 78.
That's a lot better.
Looks like we're gonna be the only ones walking around in here for some time.
You did great, Tony.
I know.
What is this place?
It's actually... Go ahead. Well, everything points to it being a ley line hub, and before you ask, it's where multiple ley lines intersect. Scarlet thought it important enough to set up a lab here.
Plant Dragon's corruption has found its way in.
Yes, it's troubling, but it makes sense given how the dragons consume magic. They're undoubtedly attracted to ley lines, like spiders are attracted to flies caught in their webs.
That doesn't bode well for Waypoints.
Nope, I'm afraid not.
There has to be something we can do about it.
I'm working on a solution. I've tapped into the Asura Waypoint network to see which waypoints are being disturbed. It's far more widespread than I imagined.
How widespread?
Well, for example, the waypoints at Fort Concordia and at Fort Salma are behaving irregularly. If it's the dragon's tendrils accelerating things, then that's quite far afield. There are other waypoints being disturbed, but those two are the most egregious. It's interesting. They're both strongholds.
I'd say this requires some direct observation. I want to see what this is all about with my own 2 eyes.
Why don't we split up? Rox and I can take Concordia. You two head out to Fort Solomon and say hello to your sister for us.
That's a great idea. I'd love to spend more time with Belinda. Get to know her better.
I don't care if you accelerate. I'm not going to either place. I have to stay here and continue my research. Nothing's changing my mind.
No begging here. Come on, Bram.
Armor in here.
Alright, now we're done with this part. Sweet. Just started Guild Wars 2 and it maxed out its settings by default. Nice. When you gonna rage again? Here's the thing, I'm gonna rage at the parts where it actually requires me to rage, or something that makes me rage. But otherwise, I'm not that much of a ragey person. Alright, the Concordial Incident. I'm guessing our fort is gonna be destroyed by the vines by the look of this picture, and we're gonna have to fight some big boss. That's pretty much what I'm thinking about.
What in Wolf's name is happening?
Never mind, already happened.
The kid was right again.
She's wrong sometimes, too.
What'd you say?
I said we should get moving, now that we're all here. From the look of it, they could use a hand.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, no you don't. Not with that leg. You're still recuperating. Stay behind Frostbite. He's got a mean shoulder.
Ganging up on me isn't fair. I'm fine. Come on, let's get this over with.
Alright then, let's go in. I'm gonna get my greatsword out. Let's see what we can do around here. What are you doing over there? Just enjoying the view? Just gonna make me go into battle by myself? Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Guess I'll just have to save the entire world again. All by myself. Even while downloading, it's maintaining 60 FPS. Nice! Well, you must have a really good computer, and plus, you're not streaming at the same time, so that's pretty good. Eventually, there'll come a day when I'll upgrade my computer to be able to do 60 FPS, perfect recording, and streaming, and stuff like that. But that day will come eventually, sometime later in the future, way later in the future. Let's go for this. Alright, let's get every single. We've got to get every single thing, or I think we just got to get the main things like the Mortem Wild Thrashers and stuff. That's what we got to get. Let's go for this guy. Alright, sweet. Let's go back inside this city and clear up some of the trash, some of the wine trash. Give me a wine trash. Get all the jungle tendrils, and I'm slowly dying. That's not good. There we go. Use Shadow to recover some health. There we go. Not recover health, but at least, I don't know, block all the attacks. I need to build up some toughness on this character. That's what I need to do.
That attack caught us by surprise.
You have no warning?
Well, a few small vines popped up after the Priory caravan arrived, but we didn't pay those any mind. Until they grew.
Priory caravan? Was it carrying the vines? Seeds?
Not that they mentioned. They did have some extremely old artifacts with them.
I'd like to talk to the scholar in charge of the caravan.
They headed northwest with Lindsay to find the rest of the cavalcade. Some were separated from the lot.
What's your plan?
I'm taking this caravan along with everyone from Concordia to an Asuran lab northeast of here, for safety.
We can go along and provide additional security.
I want to find this Priory Scholar and see where these vines came from. Why don't we split up? We can cover more ground that way.
I don't know about that. Let's discuss it more.
There's the power.
Okay, speak with Tactician Art, choose a course of action. Huh. What do you guys got over here? Rock's boy is too much. My limp is completely gone. I should go with to find Lindsay. What do you say? I don't know. Your leg might flare up. Perhaps it's best if you stay with Tactician Art and the caravan. It's fine. I promise I want to get back to the action. Rox can stay back and help Tactician Art. I'll consider. You know what? I'll make him stay back since he got a limp leg. Let's see. Rox and I will find Lindsay while Bram goes with you to Golden Light Hollow Lab. Yeah, there we go.
Let's move out, shall we? Raise the northern gate.
I'll be back before you know it.
Alright, let's go for this. Morrigan's i5 4440, 8 GB of RAM, and GTX 960 card. Nice little build. Yeah, okay, little build. 960. A little, very little build. Okay. Oh, there's a caravan of survival over there. Go find them real quick. Let's see where they're at. Oh, there they are.
Armor in hand.
There's something uphill over here. Alright. Jungle Telltale roots, I'm gonna just avoid them. Don't look out too much for them. So apparently it's noticed that after this episode there's gonna be a lot less mob grinding, which is a-okay with me. Just completely a-okay with me. You good? Rex. Just running like a crazy person. Alright, going through the cave here. Hello. I'm a full glass cannon, but if I blast the water fields, I can heal to full. Nice! Well, see, the thing is, I want to see if I can do a different build, or a different stat build at least, for when Heart of Thorns comes out for raiding, because apparently certain stats will be beneficial, like let's say toughness will be usually used for people that have a little bit more aggro than usual, which is something I think would be kind of cool, having like a Chronomancer, I think that's what they called it. A tank. That'd be kind of sweet. Thank goodness you found us. I was afraid we'd be trapped here. How'd you know to look for us? We heard there was more trouble at Concordian and came immediately. How about our things over there? Have the items in the fort been compromised? I'm afraid so. The Vigil had retreated to the Golden Light Hollow Tab. Oh, Hollow Lab. What are we going to do now? Our caravans were carrying magical artifacts out here for safekeeping. The Crichton Royal Locket is among them. The Crichton Royal Locket? It's a magical locket. It's said to always have the image of the current heir to the throne of Krita displayed inside it. It's quite beautiful. Sounds powerful. Very powerful. And coveted. We'll move it from the fort to fort on an irregular schedule. I probably shouldn't even be telling you about it, but you're you. My lips are sealed.
Okay, time to report to Tactician Art.
Okay, well, found the caravan. Should probably save him as well, shouldn't we? Should probably help him out. I think it's right underneath us, isn't it? God, so much damage already dealt to me immediately. This is ridiculous. Being a glass cannon doesn't seem like something I want to do anymore. I want to actually work towards like making my character a little bit more tough and be able to survive more combat. Because being a glass cannon, that'd be probably the worst. Granted, Mesmers don't really have the greatest healing of all out there. And we've been attacked over here, aren't we? Yeah, wonderful. There we go. So secure the Golden Light Hollow Lab.
Accelerating.
We got as many here as we could, though I'm not confident we're safe yet.
They were wounded all through the hills. This is a bad situation.
We should probably get over to Fort Salma. We're meeting friends there. Do you have this under control?
We're good. Thanks for your help. Safe journey.
Alright, let's talk to Rox. Do you think Tactician Art will be alright? This attack hit everyone here pretty hard. You two should stay behind to keep looking for survivors. I head to Fort Salma. Good, we've got this covered. How about we meet at Dry Top when we're done? I know Bram's worried about Timey. We keep forgetting she's a kid. A kid that was right about the Concordia and that warned us about Fort Salma. She was smart. She was smart. I like Timey. I like her. When everybody else is gonna question her, I'm gonna be on her side no matter what. Because you know, Asuran's gotta stay together, right? Got a bunch of junk here that I really don't care for. There we go. When Heart of Thorns comes out, the best role for Chronomaster can still be being DPS support by using Alacrity well. And I'm getting hurt here. Oh, because of the ooze. Hello, ooze. Having a lovely time bashing on me? Yeah, I bet you do. There we go. Right, we should go to... Let's see, all the way here. Okay, I'm porting there. I'll be the person who breaks the meta just because. Even though, you know, you can say like, oh, well, Mesmer has more potential for DPS and stuff, and this is stupid. I'll break the meta nevertheless. That's just what I want, because that's what I want to do. I'm dead set on it, damn it. And I want to do it so bad. I'll break the meta whether somebody likes it or not. They can say I'm stupid, they can never remind me to raids, but I shall break the meta. Because I think to me it's fun. It's fun breaking the meta like that. Oh, every now and then. Hey, that's Delacqua. Oh, Delacqua. Wow, that's what we're at. Okay, cool. I like being the person who fills a support role in such a way that others don't have to worry much about and everyone can maximize DPS. I like that as well, which is why in Final Fantasy XIV I play as a bard, because I think the support role of a bard is really fun and really awesome. There we go, dealt with that. Let's get this soldier up. I was on your stream a long time ago on the other live stream website other than Twitch. Though I'll drop in and say hi. How are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty great, honestly. I'm doing pretty awesome. Streaming a lot, so that's kind of cool. I'm currently on a full break, and yeah, I'm just doing my thing, making Let's Plays, streaming, and honestly enjoying my time just talking with a bunch of people. Streaming itself on YouTube Gaming is incredible, and I love.
Jory, backup's here.
And not a moment too soon.
What the hell? Okay. I guess a lot of terrible things happen in this place. But yeah, how you been, Yuki Chris? I haven't seen you make videos in a while. You doing alright?
And under the walls.
Good thinking. I'm determined to hold out until they stop.
Me too. A seraph told me they've got great obelisk shards here, from the Tower of Nightmares. They're too valuable to let fall into the wrong hands.
Get ready, everyone. Here comes another wave.
Sis, the eastern gate is getting hit hard.
Oh, there we go. There they are.
You betcha. We can use the northern wall.
There's the tower.
Looks safe.
Who said no?
Get in now.
Pretty tricks.
When you get there, bring the sea from and
Dodge all the enemies left and right with a greatsword, and I switch to one-handed. Oh, people are being strangled here. This is really morbid. Wow, this is, whew, this is something. Quite a sight. I wish I didn't have to really see, but it's whatever. God, ads spawning all over the place. Quit it. But to spawn all my clones and just destroy every single last one of you. Because God, there's so many ads upon ads upon ads. I guess I'm going. Okay, that's where I go. I'll go upstairs over here. I didn't know I was supposed to get up here. That was my bad. I wasn't looking around. I go up. Come on, Collette. Look, I know you have tiny legs, but you gotta jump. Just try your best to jump as high as you possibly can. There we go. All right, Snow, defend me. I'm gonna see if I can kill some of these enemies over here. Oh, this is easy. I used this before in War PvP. This is like siege engine kind of stuff. In the duel will be a mix of condition-based damage and healing power. Well, the fact that, I mean, obviously everybody's gonna have to do some kind of damage, but every now and then it would be kind of cool to just like sort of like pseudo mana roll. I don't know. It would be kind of pretty. It would be pretty sweet, at least in my opinion. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. There's potential for it. I can dream for it, but it's whatever.
We did it. The courtyard is secure for now.
Seems our luck is holding.
Yep.
You hear that? What is...
Of course, they couldn't just let us rest. That sounds big.
Oh dear. It's massive. What's our strategy?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
And I'm just gonna use the harpoon to kill it.
King Monstrosity, the grunts will give up.
I'll cut that thing and use it to your advantage. Accelerate! I can rig my minions to explode on runs. Impact will putrefy its shield, and that will give you an opportunity to strike. Get my minion alive, and it's got to safety into my area.
Okay, getting the shield over here. Getting the shield, getting the shield, getting the shield. So keep the minion alive. Okay, I can do that.
There's the power.
That can be done. And kill all the jungle stuff as well.
Never felt better.
Okay, as soon as the shield is down, we'll take it out. There we go, now we kill it. There we go. Beautiful. And this bone fiend, we don't have to worry about that. Let's regroup back with Belinda. This is confusing me. This game, it's a little confusing, but it's really fun. It's a really awesome MMO, and it's been free to play. So if you ever try an MMO other than, you know, World of Warcraft, then go for it. This is actually pretty great. Has a lot of complicated mechanics, obviously, but it's just something to get used to it. It's just something to get used to. It's alright. Okay, where's Belinda at? Belinda, there she is. Never mind. I like the cinematic, like the fact that there's an actual cinematic, but holy crap. Her sister is dead now. Whew. And we did, I'm off to bed, very tired. Alright, see you, Chris. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you in the future.
I just needed a minute. I'm sorry.
I understand. Completely.
I can't lose control here. If you're too sweet to me, you'll fall apart.
Okay. Okay, we have a lot of work to do. Armor enhanced.
Right. I have to get her ready. Take her home. I have to tell Mama.
We'll do it all together.
I don't know if that's the best way. I think we need to talk. Cass, honey, I want you to go with them.
Accelerating. No, I can't. My place is with you. What if you need me?
I'll be okay. My friends need you more. You have to keep them safe. I'll be with them. I'll catch up when I can.
No, Jory. It doesn't feel right. This terrible... There's the power. Your sister. I should be with you.
I love you for that. But no. You should be with them. We're talking about a dragon. The dragon that killed Belinda.
I don't like it.
I hear what you're saying, love. This is how it has to be. We have greater responsibilities. What do you think?
I'll go, but not tonight. Tonight I'm staying with you. I'll leave tomorrow when you do.
This is the best way. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Alright, the last part is done, I think. I don't think we're done with this. No, we haven't done. Oh, we did finish chapter, didn't we? Nope, we didn't. I don't think so. Let's see, the machine. No, we're still on the part entanglement.